Taking a live look at the Capitol Hill right now. President is hoping for a legislative win by the 4th of July.
Just over 6 months into his second term, it looks like his controversial budget bill could pass. But as Erica Brown reports tonight, its success is still far from secure.
Erica and Joe, after weeks of tense negotiations and a marathon vote session lasting nearly 27 hours as amendments to this bill were considered, the Senate has passed a legislation that is key to the president's agenda. It includes trillions of dollars in tax cuts, more spending for border security, and steep cuts to Medicaid among some of the key provisions. But the bill is now poised to face a battle in the House.
The Senate narrowly passed the president's One Big Beautiful Bill on Tuesday. The votes were tied at 50-50, forcing Vice President JD Vance to cast the tiebreaker.
The Vice President votes in the affirmative. The bill as amended is passed. 3
Republican senators voted with Democrats against the spending bill. Rand Paul from Kentucky, Tom Tillis from North Carolina, and Susan Collins from Maine. Lisa Murkowski from Alaska was undecided, but switched to a yes vote Tuesday morning. Following the vote, Murkowski acknowledged her reservations about the measure, despite her vote to support it.
Do I like this bill? No, because I tried to take care of Alaska's interests. But I know that in many parts of the country, there are Americans that are not going to be advantaged by this bill.
Some Senate Republicans say the bill will be good for Americans.
The border is the most aggressive border security package in the history of the country.
The Democrats call the legislation a betrayal.
When people start losing their Medicaid, when kids and parents lose SNAP funding, the people of America will remember this vote.
The fight over the budget bill now moves back to the House, where the changes that were made on the Senate side could threaten its ultimate passage.
House Speaker Mike Johnson acknowledged the new Senate version of the bill could face challenges getting support from House Republicans.
I encouraged them to amend it as lightly as possible. They went a little further than many of us would have preferred. And my responsibility is to get that bill over the line.
Johnson said he wants a final vote on the bill as soon as Wednesday.
Now, as President Trump urges House Republicans to stay united and vote yes, House Speaker Mike Johnson says there is still work to do to secure the votes for passage. Reporting from Capitol Hill, Erica Brown, CBS News, Chicago.